It's a new run, new path, let the journey begin. Ninja way, trainer hard, yeah, we're all in. Through the winds and the pain, we'll rise again. Believe it, this series never ends.
What is going on, you guys? Mr. AMEKAGE here, and we are back with something a little new. Now, we are running it back with Gen 2 in Gen 4, with the Pokemon HeartGold version Nuzlocke. Now, a couple things to know. We're still going to be continuing on with the Pokemon Platinum series. That is not going anywhere. However, we are also going to be continuing on with the solo series. So let's go ahead and get on into this. Mayhaps. There we go. We don't need any extra additional info. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta be able to touch the screen, I'm assuming. Hello, Oak. So I'll try not to read too terribly much, but obviously if there is new stuff, you know, we'll go ahead and do that. I almost think that a lot of the trainers I'm gonna have to reread their stuff. And my boy. See, I don't know exactly why, but Lyra was in this, and it's like, we already had a female protagonist in Chris, so I don't know why we had to, you know, mess around and get that, but whatever. My name is AMEKAGE. And don't wear it out. I think I actually really do like Gold Sprite. Like, obviously, you know, Emerald Sprite is kind of, you know, my bread and butter, but Gold Sprite is pretty great. Alright, here we are. Do we have any type of potion? Oh, Lyra has mailed us. Adventure, excited. I love Pokemon. And that's as far as that goes. Alright, well, here we go. Now, with this being HeartGold, I am going to try, or at least attempt to make sure that we get all of our encounters during the day. Obviously, if there's nothing else available, we'll switch to nighttime, but I want HeartGold to be during the day, Soul Silver to be at night. We'll try to keep that, but obviously recording schedules are what it are, so, you know, we'll see what happens. But, yes, we are finally awake. Lyra was just here playing Meryl, blah, blah, blah. Miss Professor Elm, okay. Yes, I know where Professor Elm is. We've been living here for very, very long. I'm glad that we already have our Poketch. Just trade up buttons. Okay, so there's not really any need for us to do anything like that. So we'll kind of just go ahead and go from here. We don't got the running shoes yet, unfortunately. Meryl. Yeah, we can read all of Lyra's lines. I'd like a Meryl. Okay, bye. Lame. So, like, what if we go up top? Can we go up top, too? We can! Okay, I didn't know that. Hi, AMEKAGE. My husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. When he's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. Uh-huh. So I guess Lyra's Elm's child then. When I grow up, I'm going to help my dad. I'm going to be a great Pokemon professor. Okay, wow. Very wonderful. Now let's head on through to here. Silver is doing silver things. Right. Talking about Lyra, blah blah blah. I would like for you to give me a Pokemon. Yeah, I can help you with Mr. Pokemon. But more importantly, I get to get my starter. Now, there is only 2 games in this series, so unfortunately, one of these Pokemon will not be used, and that Pokemon that is not going to be used will be Totodile. You know, big fan of United Gamer and everything like that, so sorry Dylan, but unfortunately, it's going to be a fire, and then when we do Soul Silver, it will be a grass playthrough, because we still have not beaten Johto with a grass type, so we'll have to do that. But, Cyndaquil. And we have following Pokemon, which is really, really cool. Oh, yes, of course. I don't think I've updated the nickname list for Gen 2 either, so we're just going to name you Hiruzen. There we are. Yes. Yeah, I understand we can heal it at the machine, right. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright. Well, I guess we're not starting our Pokemon adventure yet. Thanks for the potions. I could kind of take some Pokeballs as well, I'm not gonna lie, but, eh. Oh, hello, Ira. AMEKAGE. So, you picked Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. I suppose I will. Interacting with them. That's cute. Cyndaquil. Doesn't seem to know its own name yet. That's fine. You'll figure it out, my guy. Alright, we just saved, so let's go ahead and talk to Mom. Oh, AMEKAGE. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Yes, we did. Professor Elm, blah blah blah. What kind of task? I am beginning my Pokemon journey. You got the Pokegear. We should be able to see the, places. Yes, I do remember how. Okay, so we don't have to worry about asking for, you know, if they're gonna do stuff and things, so we don't have running shoes yet still. That's very unfortunate. Wait 1 second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Okay. I'll call you if anything comes up. Thanks, Professor Elm. I really, really need running shoes, but alright. I like the little sound effects. So we'll try to get some experience, but I'm kind of aware that we don't really need too much, especially if we're trying to catch things like Sentret here. Would really suck if we, oh my god, really? We're gonna speed things up a little bit. I have no very effective moves or anything like that, so we just gotta kind of hurry up. There we go. Oh yeah. So much better than Platinum. Just so smooth, you know? I will try to keep my grinding to a minimum, but also, this is the first time we're going through the grass here, so I'm trying to get as much experience as possible for the rival fight. If we lose, it's not a huge deal, but I'd like to win just for the money. Oh, come on. So, I'm under the impression as far as nicknames go, that I want to be able to kind of name things via the fandom, so not having only Naruto names, but kind of an expanded universe of names, or at least as expanded as I can, kind of like how Blue and Scarlet are doing it. That being said, though, like, I don't know, man, like, there's always, like, better options for names than what I currently have, and I'm always feeling FOMO, just for what I picked. So, I'm gonna have to figure out what I actually want out of the nicknames, and then kind of go from there. Like, the first one, you know, like, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, they could be something even as simple as, like, a, you know, Buzz Lightyear of some sort, but, you know, who would be who? Because there's only one real main character in that show, and a whole bunch of side characters, but we got a lot of important Pokemon. Like, we got the starters, we got the, I don't think you're a trainer, right? No, okay. I don't think grabbing anything from the grass is a thing, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Cool, okay. But, again, you know, we got legendaries, we got starters, stuff like that. So I'd have to figure out what. And then also, like, as far as, how new it is. Oh, come on. There we go. I know there's an item up here. I think it's a potion, which would be pretty helpful in this case. It is. Okay, cool. So we can use this potion pretty much without having to worry. Let's see. We need that. That's weird. I had to use, like, the bumpers to be able to actually get that. I'm kind of speed up here as well. But yeah, so, like, you know, what do I end up doing? Like, do I end up naming just the, you know, Bulbasaur Buzz Lightyear, or do I save that for Legendary? I'm about to die. We're gonna heal up again. We have 5 potions, so it's no big deal. I shouldn't exceed using, like, as long as there's 3 potions left, I think. Also, we don't have berries. I wouldn't be too terribly mad with a Rattata. My god. I love the experience, but that was not worth it. So we've already ended up using all of our potions that we can use, so let's go ahead and head on over to where we gotta go. And the speed is speedy, for sure. Hello, Pidgey, you gotta go. My goodness gracious, leave me alone! There we go, okay. Nothing to talk to there. I do wonder if those are berries that I can use. Doesn't look like. Yeah, nothing yet. Alright, you made it to Cherry Grove. Let's go and talk to the old man about stuffing things. Can I have running shoes, sir? Kind man? I will need to go that way, but if you could just kindly give me the running shoes, we'd be on my way. He's zooming, man. Hell yeah, alright. Alright, so we got the running shoes. And we can actually run. Can we afford any sort of item at this moment? Probably not. And actually, you know what? No. We'll go ahead and wait until after we've already cleared everything out. Cyndaquil, are you healed up? You are, okay. Alright, let's head on to Route 30. Hello. One thing, this is another token for me, take it. Yes, we would need that, absolutely. Okay, cool. That'll help us with our encounters. Alright, so we'll try to go through here with as little damage as possible, but at the same time, we still do need levels. Let's go ahead and speed up here. Getting a Butterfree wouldn't be that bad. I wish we had Ember already. I have to remember, too, I think the level cap is relatively early. Ow. Dude, just freaking die. There. It's becoming a massive pain. I got a potion. We like those. Nothing to talk to you about. Is that Apricorn ready? No. I might as well check with everyone just to make sure. Okay, we got an Apricorn box. Still nothing put in the trees, though. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I really just need Ember. Or at least another attacking move. I'm kind of running low here. But yeah, so like what I was saying for the nicknames. So with Buzz, he has a timeline that I'm trying to match up relatively similar to that of like, oh, nice crit. That of like Star Wars. So, you know, do I completely mix up them and kind of mix and match the timelines, or do I go straight up with Natron? And, you know, the very limited amount of characters that entails. I won't count this. I know we're trying to level up, but, you know, there's gotta be a method to the madness regardless. Nothing. Oh, there's an apricot. Alright, USB AMEKAGE. Give me the GS ball, please, and thank you. Oh, mystery egg, okay. Oh yeah, we get the GS ball from Alan. Thanks for the heals, man. Oh, slow ass. And we got the Pokédex. Fantastic. So I know nothing about how this game is played in terms of going over to Kanto. So I don't know if we're gonna need, you know, like the... And now we got the Poké Gear, okay. Oh, it just answered automatically, okay. Disaster, blah 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 blah, same thing. Click. Alright. Very good, very good. Thank you, sir. So we can probably go back to those other apricots. I don't know, man. Like, the sprites for Cyndaquil and everything look cool, but for what I was saying before, just with the... Really? When it comes to the, you know, the Pokefluid and everything like that, I have no idea exactly how. I still want to try to beat Kanto in, you know, in regular gym order, but I don't even know if that's actually possible. We still didn't get Ember, dude. Damn it. This is ridiculous. Because we do have a lot of different options when it comes to nicknames as well, so... I want to try to take the opportunity in between episodes and kind of really zero in on everything, but the problem is I get so caught up in the moment. It's like, oh, well, this would be the perfect nickname. Like, it's a little ridiculous, if I'm being honest, but I don't know, man. It's just something I think about. There we go. I don't know what the green apricorns do exactly, but here we are. Let's go ahead and heal. Silver's gonna try to mess with us. Get onto his little Pokeball. What a cutie. Alright, Silver, let's do this. I'm pretty over-leveled compared to you, so we shouldn't be having too much of a hard time. Yeah, we're super over-leveled. I'll have to check the levels for the gym, because it's not very high, I don't think. I think it's like 12, maybe even less. At least if it's going on similar to, like, Gold and Silver. Someone weak? You haven't even hit me yet. And now you're dead. And I have yet to catch another Pokemon. I really need more. Thank you for the level. Give me Ember. Nothing. Oh, we're a single move. Bye, Silver. Get back, son. Stupid. Alright, let's head back. Yeah, I don't really want to level up any more than I already have. So we'll try to get in as little fights as possible. I just cannot believe that we're still not to the point where we get Ember. Nice freaking crit. Oh my god, leave me alone. I think I might almost prefer the nighttime encounters. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty bulky. But even then, like, if we go for, we know, if we go for anything in this grass, we know for a fact that we'll be able to catch something. Oh, I didn't buy balls. I don't know if I can. So unless we crit, we should be able to kill, we should be able to hit everything at least once without killing it. It's probably going to end up being a Sentret, but if we can get a Pidgey, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Alright, we made it back. Silver is now gone, of course. Who are you? We're investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1. Whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it. No. Hold on a second. He had nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Well, since it's our first playthrough, your name is, in fact, Silver. I don't actually know if he's supposed to have a canon name, but, you know. Silver is about the closest I remember it being. I see. So Silver was his name. Yes. Thanks for helping my investigation. Now get out of here. Useless. AMEKAGE. I'm glad that they understand you are innocent. See you later. Goodbye. Alright, so I have an egg for you, sir. Can I have egg back? Yeah, I got a Pokédex, why not? Okay, I'll talk to Mother, but also I need stuff and things. Am I really not gonna get Pokeballs? Or maybe Lyra gives them to me. They're in the catching tutorial. So this wasn't very helpful before, but I will go ahead and have her keep my money. Just because I do want the potential of getting a Water Stone. I know it's not exactly ideal, but, you know. There you are. AMEKAGE, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. I don't have any. Okay. Just be jumping. Just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? I'll try again. Come this way. Oh, so dumb. Well, we've already seen this. Technically. I hope I didn't get a Rattata. 20 Pokeballs? God damn. I want that. See? Just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. Or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. Alright, cool. See you later. Alright, it's time for our first encounter of this playthrough. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Now, how many Pokeballs do we have? 5. Okay, well, we'll throw one. Kind of figured as much. If we crit, we kill it, but... There we go, we're good. Oh, come on, Centred. Seriously? You're not the main character, man. There. Friggin' jerk. Alright, Centred, we will go ahead and call you. Okay, so we got our Centred, and his name is Funari. I was just making sure all the natures were all set up on my tracker here. But we are set up and ready to go for continuing on. Let's go ahead and see. Route 30, I think our best option might end up being a Pidgey, honestly, but if we can get ourselves a Caterpie, I'm really not going to be that mad about a Butterfree, because that's early confusion, and obviously early status as well, so that'll help with all the other encounters that we can get. Pidgey, I really don't need you, I need to get on my face. Or don't, that's fine too. You know, whatever you want to do, my guy. Lots of green apricorns. I don't like how that looks. Just, you know, the fucking prolapsed fucking tree. I'll have to check out everything else too as far as what is available. Because, like, you know, there might be an egg in this town somewhere that I'm missing or whatever, but in Route 30, let's see, our best option, well, we could go to Route 46 as well. We might want to do that, actually, because if we can get an early Geodude, that'd be pretty nice. Alright, Pokeballs, potions, cool. What about the other guy? Quick balls, possibly? No, heal balls. Alright, Pokeballs, how much money do we have? 3,500, okay. That would be about there. It's really not a lot. And potions are going to take the majority of our money that we have left. So we'll do one more Pokeball. It is what it is. But that means we can get ourselves a little bit better Pokemon, hopefully later down the road. We need... Yeah, I think the best option would probably be Geodude. Like, I guess we could technically skip the encounter now, but I don't know what else we would really want to go for if not the Geodude. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. Okay, we got a Geodude. Awesome. Okay. So obviously we can attack this thing for days. Hopefully it doesn't have any good moves yet. Defense Curl. He's just defensing. Ow. I mean, if we crit, we might kill it, but... Ow. There we go. Perfect. Let's bag him and tag him. Hell yeah. Anka Rodo, thank you for joining the team. Never be mad about that. Awesome. I'll talk to you just in case. Nope. Nothing. Still, though, we one-balled it, so it's not bad. And you already know I'm going to be going back and redoing all this, because I want more of experience. But I do have to keep in mind what is left over for the gym, in terms of XP-wise. But, let's go ahead and see what else we can get on Route 30. Well, nothing, apparently. There we go. Caterpie. Okay, we're gonna get exactly what I thought we were gonna get. Not great for a flying gym, obviously, but let's go out to Lunari. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. Bag him and tag him. Of course not. Hell yeah. Alright. This one is going to not be Harika. I completely forget what Caterpie is. One moment. Okay, so we have one of our actually, Natron-inspired Pokemon. We have Seppu, so that is added to the team here. We are going to be needing to heal up, but while I was away, I did pull up the gym leaders, and we already did obviously deal with Silver, so that's not really much of a big deal. We do have to put Cyndaquil on the team to be able to mark that victory, but it's saying here that Sprout Tower should be first. But the Pidgeotto is level 13, so Hiruzen can get up to 13 without having too much of an issue, so that's not a big deal. And we should technically be able to hit this thing, but unfortunately you're just, a damn little bug. There we go. Alright, and then our next encounter should be after this. Pidgey, you don't interest me, go away. Man, I probably should heal up first. Okay, I'm gonna heal up real fast and I'll be right back. Alright, we got everything all saved up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and see what we can take on here. I know that trainer's not required, so we'll have to fight this one up here. And of course, a Wild Pidgey will satiate our bloodlust for a moment. This would all be really great if I could actually get, like, a stab move. Ember, finally. Sheesh, man. Alright. Next up, we'll fight you, because we have to. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then, you have to battle. I suppose. I wouldn't mind getting a grass type, but really for Falkner, we just don't have anything that'll be particularly helpful unless we get like an Onix. And even then, I don't actually know if it trades very well. Look at all that damage. Easy. That's strange. I won before. Becoming a good trainer is really tough. I'm going to battle other people to get better. Alright. Alright, and mostly we'll be just going through the required fights, as I said, but Bug Trainer up here is not required. He doesn't appear to be a spinner anymore, so that's interesting. Is there anything here? No. Alright, should be Route 31 here. Awesome. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. Almost got through that whole grass patch without getting anything. Caterpie, we already have you. Die! Die! You're dead. Still pretty great experience, even though we're super high level compared to it. Where is my encounter? Give me a Bellsprout. Pidgey. Alright, well, not really what I wanted. Once again, I'll just throw a ball. We have a couple of balls to be able to do this with. Yeah, figured as much. Alright, let's go on out to our rock. Damn, stab it. Alright, that's all I really feel comfortable doing. We got it. Alright, and then you are called... Okay, so we got the quiet-natured Aho, so we're back to Naruto names here, so clearly I haven't gotten too terribly far in the nickname list, but I am trying my best. In any case, let's go ahead and continue on. Once again, Caterpie, you are merely a nuisance to me. Die. There are encounters for us to get up there. Kinda want to. Okay, let's see. At least it's a little bit easier to see in here than it used to be. I mean, really, all we can expect to get is a Zubat, I think. Geodude, we already got you. Pretty good. Not quite enough for a level. I think there's a way to get a potion as well here. Or some item, I'm not entirely sure what. Okay, hello? Where are you, kind sir? Where are you? Crap. I mean, we gotta get something or other, like, surely. There we go. Another Geodude. Alright, I'll cut back if I can find something else here. There we go. Okay, we got ourselves a Zubat, finally. I have no idea if we're actually going to be able to hit this thing. Thank God I didn't actually run. That would have really sucked. Ankaroto. That didn't feel great, but we're alright. It's good that we get the Zubat early, just so we can actually take advantage of it. Okay, this is going to take a moment. Tackle missed. There we go. Actually, we're gonna switch. No, if we switch, we'll be able to heal up on him. There we go. Alright, we got him. Back to the Naruto names once again, as we have ourselves a Gamatuma. Or Gamachan. Yep, Gamachan. We need this. Gamachan. Alright, so I was unable to find the item. Let me just quickly see if there even is one anymore. I guess not. There it is. It's another potion. Not like we really needed it, but, you know, I won't say no to a free potion. I do need to get the hell out of here, though. Yep, you've outweighed your usefulness, Zubat. Oh boy. Oh, bye-bye. Alright, we can talk to this guy. Yeah, I'm just trying to sleep. That's a free Ultra Ball right there. Okay, that guy's passable regardless. Easy, okay. Don't want to go too slow now. Oh, Lyra. I knew it was you, AMEKAGE. How did you get past me? Here is something neat for surprising me, AMEKAGE. The versus recorder, that'll be helpful. Oh, let me pass me again. Let's go, Meryl. Didn't even know this was a multiple lane little area. Alright, we are in Violet City. Is that Morty? Shardaberry. Yeah, I trade berries for a shard. If you bring me some shards, I will give you 3 berries. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually helpful. I don't honestly know what the shards would be used for, but maybe perhaps getting a Pokemon egg? I'm not sure. But we're gonna get one regardless at the end of this, when we take on the gym. Oh, it's just kind of like the, yeah, it's literally like the other playthrough. But I think that's where we're going to end off for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and take on the Sprout Tower, and then obviously take on the gym. But if you guys did enjoy this first episode here, if you guys are excited for the HeartGold series, please drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you are new. And as always, you guys, this has been Mr. AMEKAGE, and I'm signing out.